But let's say instead of going to this A, now we're going to jump down to this A. So now I'm just going to say, okay, same idea. We're going to walk through our scale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But instead of going to this 6, I'm going to go up here. 6. Now it's a little bit different octave there. But let's see if we can make it sound right. Right? We're going to say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right? Okay. So that means that this A should be a major second away from this. It should be two notes away, a whole step. How can I count that? Well, now I've crossed the fault line because this tectonic plate shifted to the right. So to count it out, I have to say there's going to be 5 distance between here, and then the fault line, this tectonic plate shifted to the right. So I have to go counting 5 this way. I don't want to count another 4 because I don't want to count in 4s. So I go 5 and then 10, and then 10, 11, 12 brings me to the octave. I can go back to 0, and that's 1, 2. So from this G to this A way over here to this G is still a 2-note away major second. 2-note away major second. So as long as I could find those 1-note away major second and 2-note away major second, I can take any step in the formula and find the note on any of the 6 strings, right? That's the idea. And then I can reposition my hand to a different place on the guitar and continue walking up the scale. So let's go from the 6 to the 7 is going to be a whole step. Going from 6 to the 7 is a whole step. Going from here to here. So that's going to be going from absolute mode number 6, Aeolian, to absolute mode number 7, the Locrian. That's always going to be a whole step. Noticing the Locrian is located in this box. Can't really see the box, but it's the same as this box up here. It's in the attic. Let's bring it over here where you can see the box. So there's the box. And so now we're on the open B string. And then we're going to go from, and that 7, of course, is an 11-note away major 7 from the perspective of the C. So from the perspective of this C way over here to open B is still going to be an 11-note away major 7. I won't count it out because we're running long on time. But if I went from the 7 to the 8 or 1, it would be a half step going from the open B to the C, open B to the C, half step, and that's going from absolute mode number 7, the Locrian, to absolute mode number 8 or 1, which is the Ionian, otherwise known as the major scale, which is of course at the top part of the box because it lives in the penthouse of the house looking towards the ocean, which is the hole in the guitar. Okay, so then we're going to go from the 1 to the 2. So we're going to go from the 1 to the 2 of the major scale as a whole step, from the 1st to the 2nd. 1st to the 2nd, going boom, boom, is a whole step. So now we're on the 2. That's going from absolute mode number 1, Ionian, to absolute mode number 2, which is the Dorian. So there's always a whole step between the Ionian to the Dorian. From the perspective of the major scale, of course, this C or this C, it's a 2-note away major second. I won't count it out. We're running long on time. Going from the 2nd to the 3rd is a whole step. Going from the 2nd to the 3rd is a whole step. Going from the 2nd to the 3rd is a whole step, right? So then going from the 2nd is absolute mode number 2, Dorian, to absolute mode number 3, Phrygian, is the whole step. The Phrygian is at the bottom attic left of the box, which looks funny because the tectonic plate shifted the box up, but you can see it's the same notes as this box, and it still lives in the basement. It's just that it's twisted because of the fault line between the house. All right, and then we're gonna go, okay, so that means, and so then let's go from the, so now we're going from the 3 to the 4, which is a half step. 3 to the 4 is a half step. Half step. Here, boom, boom. And that's going from absolute mode number 3 to absolute mode number 4, Phrygian to Lydian. Lydian, you can see, once again at the bottom of the box, lives in the bottom side, still has the ocean view, but it's not like the major that lives on the top of it that gets a better ocean view. But at least it's not living in the attic or the basement like the miners in the back. and then we're going from the what did I do? Then I'm going 4 to 5, basically brings us back home. 4 to 5 to where we started, going from I got lost. F to the G. F to the G. All right, let's stop it there. I'm getting a little tired.